Alright, so in my McDonald's slushi quest that you guys have put me on, yeah, I gotta go to like a McDonald's that has this 36 flavor promotion. And yeah, I'm in King's Cross, in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, I'll show you it in a sec. I'm not sure if it picked it up because I got the face cam, but yeah. Alright, let's try this again. So start order. Drinks. Alright, see? You got it, but do they actually have it? And let's get the large. Alright, we'll get raspberry. Actually, no, let's not get raspberry. Let's get pineapple. And oh my god.
I think that's all of it.
What?
There's no pineapple.
Okay. That's a water. Hey, I'm trying stuff out. Okay, view my order. We're gonna take it away. Take it away, Botch. And we'll pay by. Okay. Process. So hopefully they'll have it this time. 102. So in there they've got the touchscreen with all the different flavors, so that's how I know they're ready. It's like a snow cone effect, I guess. Oh, it just dripped out. Alright, here we go. Review of this.
Alright, do it.
Alright, so I finally got it. And yeah, I got the flavors. So this one's a bit, doesn't have that same effect as before. This is running on empty batch review. It has a kind of bubblegum taste to it, kind of like Hubba Bubba or like Redskins. Yeah. In terms of the choices, wrong. Oh, I wasn't filming. In terms of choosing flavors, I don't recommend the flavors I got. Like, I don't know what the pineapple tastes like because the other one just overpowered it. I recommend the vanilla and mango one, and I'll review that one soon. Okay, that's my review of one or two of the combinations of the frozen drink combinations. Butch Boy out. Butch review food. Like and subscribe, and if you have any requests or shout outs to your grandma, let me know. Or if you don't have a grandma, that's great too. You could shout out that you want a grandma. So I was reviewing the footage I made and I just realized that I used the term redskin, and I wanted to clarify that that's actually a candy flavor in Australia. Yeah, if you look up like redskin lolly, you'll see the flavor of them, and I don't know how to describe the taste of them. I guess it's kind of like a it's like in the form of flavors of like Dr. Pepper, I think it's a good way. But it tastes less cherry and more like a lemon sherbet. So it's really hard to describe. Yeah. So I think I'll describe some other stuff I've been talking about. So Mr. Paradox was talking to me about, like, in the Discord, he was like saying like, oh yeah, hey, what about other different game modes, as in like a top-down perspective? And yeah, that's something I thought about before, is because it's like, okay, let's say that all the features are in the unfolding engine and you have all the features, but then it's done. It's like, well, where do you go from there? And what you do is you're like, okay, you don't do like a Metroid. Oh, cool, there's a Lego Land exhibition somewhere. Oh, I gotta find that. I saw this kid walking past with a Chikorita plush toy, and he had like this keychain that said Legoland exhibition, and I remember that, like, oh, that's the exhibition on right now. The other thing I remembered is I'm gonna try to stop pausing and starting, because it makes my voice sound really weird. Like, I don't usually talk like this. This is just me, like, I'm aware of I'm being filmed right now voice. Okay, so yeah, like, you could have a top-down experience, like kind of like Legend of Zelda, or like what's that game? Hyper Light Drifter. Like that's using top-down perspective, and all of the features, like, they're completely compatible with different perspectives. Or even like my friend Sean, he's making a game called Anodyne 2. Yeah, where he's like incorporating 3D perspectives and then 2D perspectives. So it's like how Legend of Zelda has like Nintendo 64 Ocarina of Time, that 3D effect, but then what if in the same game you like you transition to go to a top-down, SNES era top-down perspective, and like, yeah, you could make it so that there's different game modes inside the same product, in the same module. Like, you might do one section of the game be in platforming, and then another section would be Legend of Zelda top-down. Yeah, like that. And then the other thing I was wanting to do was like make a a monster capture game. Like, it's top down, and then the mechanics based around like catching different monsters. Yeah, so that'd be cool. I feel like a lot of those mechanics haven't been done yet, but that might be in a few decades, or like 5 years or 3 years, depending on like the funding I'm getting, because that's the other thing I'm setting up, is the Patreon. And like, Patreon, like, it's something that's very counterintuitive to me. It's oh man, how do I describe that? Okay, so it's like I feel like I got kind of like low esteem with the stuff I make, so it's like, hey, give us money, and it's like, well, why even bother asking them for money in the first place? It's like such, like, it's not good enough even to like ask for $1. And that's something I've done in a lot of my works, is like, I haven't like just said like, hey, like, my project's good enough to justify that. And if I do like a checklist, like, okay, well, the whole point of it is that you're not funding a complete product, you're funding like the potential of the product. And like, yeah, if you have all the features in where it gets to the point where like there's multiplayer, like, people like, well, like, yeah, like, obviously there's no multiplayer right now, but the potential is what I'm funding in the future. I want to see that there's potentially multiplayer, and there's potentially like this whole like service based around allowing me to make like kind of like my dream Metroidvania style game, with monster capture mechanics and top down, and Steam Workshop and the whole community of people. And it's like, yeah, like, obviously, like, like, it's not there yet, but down the line it's going to be really there, and that's what I want to help you make, Barge. Well, that's like what the person might be thinking. And if they don't want to fund just yet, they're like, well, I'll fund you later once you add in more features. Well, then, like, that's a possibility too. So yeah, that's not my boss. Yeah, that's like, if it's not like I'm like robbing their money. It's like, if they want to like fund the potential of what it'll be in the future, then they will. And if they don't, they might contribute in another way. It's like, or if they don't have enough money at that stage, they might do it later, or they might like contribute in other ways. Like, yeah, because there's a lot of different possibilities. But yeah, that's just something I'll deal with as time goes on. Yeah, so yeah, the next wave of marketing is going to come in, and yeah, the community is going to double. So yeah, just a bit of an update. All right, love you all. I love you.